So the last time Srila Prabhupada came in 1977 to the Manor, he was very, very ill, and he would come down in a palanquin, and he'd just sit there. He didn't speak. He probably couldn't speak. He didn't speak, and we would just every morning he would come down for weeks, and we'd just watch him. And so many devotees around me we discussed it, how they had a certain thought or a question or a prayer, and Prabhupada answered it within their heart. But he never spoke. It was just, he would sit there and it was almost like he was giving a last message to all his disciples. It was really, really powerful. Then after that, when Prabhupada was leaving for the airport, I was really fortunate to jump in a van with some devotees, with my daughter, and get to the airport because Prabhupada was leaving, which I hadn't experienced that before at the airport. Anyway, I was there again with my daughter, Rasalila, and Prabhupada was in a wheelchair and he was being wheeled towards the departure gate, you know, small thing in those days. And so I sent again my emissary, Rasalila, went with a yellow rose, and she went running up. But the point about this is that the whole time he was so grave and serious. So that's the thing with this, was when she took him she ran with him the yellow rose, he took it and he beamed that huge oceanic smile. Just like suddenly there was this huge smile that we hadn't seen for weeks. And I knew that was the last time I was going to see Srila Prabhupada. It was so clear, and it was just the most amazing vision to hold, that wonderful smile. I think one of the most outstanding qualities for me right from the beginning was the fact that he had absolutely no false ego at all. None. I'd never met anyone like that. Probably never will, but yet there was no ego at all. And that was probably the main thing. And then there was just, I mean, he was like a father. He was a spiritual father, but he was so like a father, and we just felt we couldn't live without him, really. He was, his compassion, his caring, for the devotees, just all those qualities of the pure devotee. So many.